to Kendall Fuller.
NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First play, going to throw it.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, stop it as a signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
On first down, Howell.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Down. First and 10, it's Stroud.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
This defense for the Commanders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Milton Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Another try after the first down sack. Howell rolling to his left. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Powell. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson. Sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Powell, 3rd and goal.
And it's a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors.
And now, as with every potential turnover, we're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Now Stroud. The Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Texans at 1-8 now on the year. They come in on a one-game winning streak. CD, if you can call it that. But remember, that was on the heels of an 8-game losing streak. So trying to keep it positive here.
I'm going to take your advice. I think that's a good idea. Let's keep it positive. But let's face it, it's almost like in the theater. You're only as good as your left.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. He was trying to get Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that would send them back to the drawing board.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
Eluding the pressure right. That he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. And he'll be looking to snap a pretty unwelcome start to this ball game. Interceptions on his first 3 drives. They'll look to turn things around here as they start with a 1st down.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stroud now on 2nd down. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Stroud will look to throw once more.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. From the 16, Powell. Sliding out of the pocket, and he wisely would throw that one away.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
3rd and 2, here's Howell. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. We're down to the 41.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now throwing on 1st down here.
Thomas brings it in.
Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was capped off by the Logan Thomas touchdown catch.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out comes Houston.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts.
So as they take it over, we step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Another one caught by Collins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 1st down, Howell to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Howell going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts?
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the 2nd half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
They get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. That's complete to Pierce.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. From 19 yards away.
And the Texans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On 2nd and 10, Powell. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Powell trying to pick it up on 3rd.
And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. And they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
That's underneath to Pierce.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Stroud now on second down.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This from 36 yards out. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Fielded right around the 8. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's Washington now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders
at their own 26.
He'll start with a give to Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hal throwing on 3rd down here.
And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And the Texans will take over. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Collins complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud.
And he fires one incomplete.
Nico Collins, the intended receiver,
but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Here's Stroud.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive goes 8 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25.
Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. That one caught by the tight end Bates, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. There's Robinson showing the flash.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Here's Howell.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. But they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Stroud.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And we talk so much about the turnover.